Hey friends. Oh wow. We just went, what is it doing? Where did that come from? How did that come up? It's doing a surprise mask every 5 seconds. What is happening? No, let's not do that. Hello. I must have hit the button with my thumb. Happy, what day is it? Thursday, I think. I don't know. Do you know what day it is? Does anybody know what day it is anymore? I think it's Thursday. And I wanted to jump on and say hello. So I hope that you pop on. Hi, Julie. And when you do, say hi. Give me a little comment, a heart, a like, a something, so I can see that you're here. I am still deep in the process of Craftroom updates. And it seems like I didn't get very far, but I promise you I did. When I moved in here, we put about 7 bins of my craft and scrapbooking and all kinds of stuff in the basement. And as of right now, there's only 1 left. And so I went through all of them. We have about 4 trash bags, literally, of stuff that got ruined and really was trash, and it made my heart sad. But had to get rid of a bunch of stuff. I have a bunch of stuff for donating. And yeah, I'm excited. So we got pretty far. I've gone back and forth a whole bunch on exactly what I'm doing with this corner right here. But I'm landing on, I am going to buy a white bookshelf that is a bit wider and get rid of this table. I wanted this table out of here. I had this table here, used to be behind my main, you can see the kids walking by. It used to be here. And it really just was becoming too much of a catch-all. But if you see it here, Nate talked me into putting it here. The Cricut Maker can sit there and there's nothing to stop the mats from going back or forward if I keep the front open. And then underneath I can have my photo printer and my storage, my scrapbook bins underneath there. So we're going to leave it there for now. This is far from done. This is going to be like a multi-phase process here, but I wanted to check in with you. So I'll just show you what I have done. And I'm going to put I have to find the transfer I want. I want to put a Chalk Couture transfer in that black and white frame. But yeah, so it's slowly coming together. All of my drawers are done. My top drawer is the most ridiculously jam-packed full of embellishments and stickers, and I kind of just was like, I'm done, and I threw them in there. So now I have to like actually wiggle to open the drawer because there's so much jammed in there. But this is all embellishments and just the stuff, right? So then this drawer is all of my wedding, besides the Cricut, this is all of my wedding stuff that I just threw this in here. I want a scrapbook and all the memorabilia, my invitations, like extra invitations, just the extra goodies. So that's going to get emptied out, but I wanted to have a safe place to like put and store that stuff for now. Then this is primarily my Allie Edwards drawer with a thing of sparkle lights and a thing of buttons that I really, really like, but almost everything else in here is just Allie Edwards, one little word, and stamps and stories, and they're all pretty well organized in here, believe it or not. It just works for me to do this. Hi, Wendy Jo. Graydon did my ribbons drawer, and then this is my markers and my watercolor pencils, sorry. And then my Bible journaling thing from that is in there. Hey, Tony. And then this is all my embossing powder. And these are kind of like embossing 3D pens. I don't even know if they still write, to be honest with you. But I figured, they can just go in there. You can tell I'm starting to lose it. I'm like, well, this is all my ink, extra ink pads, my Stampin' Up! Ink pads, Versamark, my water brushes and the mini Stampin' Up! Pads. The spot pads are in there. And then this is on my Chalk Couture singles piece. A lot of these go out in my giveaways and other stuff like that. And this is empty. I have an empty drawer Actually, I have 2 empty drawers. The middle one up at the top is empty still. And then this is stamps, business cards, and office supplies in the bottom. And that one does not like to close very well, probably because there's so much weight on top of it. And then all of my cardstock is going to go in rainbow order here. And then down here, don't mind the mess. This is all of my, this is my Tim Holtz signed stamp set. My one Unity stamp set. I don't know what happened to all of my other Unity stamps. They probably either were donated or they're still in a bin that I haven't found. These are not IKEA units. These are actually from Michael's. They're the Ashland cubes. And the reason why I went ahead and got the cubes is because I can kind of reorient them to whatever space that I'm in. I had many more of these, and they followed me from my studio, from my house to my studio, from my studio back to the house, from that house out to Wisconsin, from that apartment to my other house. They made major moves, right? Yeah, I think a lot of my gel pens are dried up, and I need to get back on that. So then in here are all of my close to my heart stamp sets that I just cannot get rid of. These are all my like old favorites. Like I even have 2 sticky boys in here. I have my monogram and the states. Like I love these. I have a Wisconsin one too. So they're all in here. So, and I have my Stampin' Up! Alpha set that I use a lot. So they're just all in this bin. And I have this 31 business folio. Has my name on it. And I love it. But I'm not using it very well right now. So for right now, it's just kind of acting as a lid to that, that stamp bin. It's kind of ridiculous. And then this is my photo album that I'm doing for my wedding. It's a black, this is actually a Close to My Heart album. And I'm using that one for my wedding. And then I have my big art notebook in here. All of my Smash books. These are 2 Close to My Heart D-Ring albums that I actually earned when I earned my cruises from Close to My Heart, or my trips, incentive trips. I earned 2 albums, and those were the ones that I got, and I've never done anything with them. And then this is all of my vinyls, and my HTV is all in this cube. And then I have 3 of these large 18-inch square frames that I'm going to do something with. So back here, I have redone this shelf. Hey, Cynthia. So many times, I can't stand it. How many times I've actually redone it. And I ended up going back to what I originally did. Like literally took everything off of this whole thing multiple times and nothing looks right to me. So I went back and I just put my 6x8 albums back on there and my photo boxes underneath there. And I'm going to just have to like probably buy something later. I just have to keep figuring out what works. What you can't tell that I did was literally empty 7. I think it's 7 because I still have 4 sitting out there that are completely empty and 2 there that are empty. Hey, Katina. So I emptied so many bins, which took so much time. And now all of those bins, hey, Megan, are in these drawers or on the shelf. I had like bins, I tell you, of all kinds of things. So all that to say, like, nothing ended up changing on there. It all ended up staying the same. But because it's in my background so much, I wanted it to look pretty and consistent, and I didn't want it to be just a storage shelf. So it's fine. I still have a few things. This is my only pile of crap left that I have to go through. It's this bin, which has my... This is from when I did American Idol and Disney. It has my like first ever little albums. They're not really scrapbooks. This was like, I guess you could say this is my first ever scrapbook, but not really. There's no pictures. Like it's all pictures. It's not whatever. It's just colored paper. Yeah, I don't know. This is that's the extent of scrapbooking my senior year of high school, but this was literally from 2001, my senior year. So it's all like the stuff that we did, my senior formal, my graduation. Yeah, all of that stuff is what ended up in there. So I have that, and then I have all these little like small albums, and these are like the scrapbooks of my youth. Like, guys, talk about a TBT. How many times I broke my wrist? I had so many. I had 13 different colored casts. Look at that. Look at that rainbow cast. Isn't that seriously, like, that's something right there. I want to go through these. So I have a whole bin of just these albums that I need to like figure out what I'm doing with. And then this is the final pile. The final pile, you guys. It's all stuff that I need to keep. It's cards that I do not want to part with. It is baby books and pictures and like kids' school pictures. Like, that's what this all is. Look at this. Look at how cute is Benson in his Superman costume. So a lot of it, it's not like they're going in albums. You know what I mean? Like their school pictures like this, they have a picture in the album, but these aren't, but I don't want to get rid of them. So I have all these piles of school pictures and picture people pictures. And here's like his kindergarten class, right? Oh my word. So this is my final, like, I've got to figure out situation, because it's not going to go in my storage bins. And I don't just want it, I just have to figure it out. If you have any suggestions on some of the memorabilia and school pictures, let me know. And then this is my little planner cart. I had so many different things that I'm still working with how I'm going to do this. This is all of my Erin Condren stuff here. With some extra notebooks, my little planny pack that has pens and good stuff in it. And then I have like the actual Erin Condren pen sets. I have 6 of those. So this is all like just kind of in here right now. The top shelf is everything that I'm currently working on. My One Little Word album, this is my like She Makes folder. Everything that I'm doing for SheMakes.Club is in here. My ATG gun and my paper trimmer. And I've really struggled with what to do with the ATG gun and paper trimmer because I don't like how it sticks out, but I want it to be quick access without it being on my desk. So I'm still working on that solution. Oh wait, what did you say? Put them in a flat bin under your bed. If my bed wasn't so, the under of my bed is so jam-packed. I have a storage bin with all my shoes in it, and then the other side has all of Neat's gun cases. It's just what it is. And then the bottom shelf, again, I'm still kind of playing with. These are my most used stamp sets that you guys probably haven't seen me use in a long time, but these are the ones that I actually really, really, really use. I don't know if you remember a couple years ago, Close to My Heart did a pack of 12 sets of stamps, one for each month. So it's January through December. And I love them. So I have January through December in here. I have, I found this one too. Love this. And this is So My Husband. This was a Close to My Heart stamp set for hunters. Eat, sleep, hunt, gone hunting. And it's all like his, yeah. So I got to do some stuff with that. So this little bin is just going on the bottom shelf in here. And then this is Erin Condren stuff that I need for QVC. These are my QVC Erin Condren things here. So I need to be able to grab them quickly and work on them. And Julie, it's a great idea. Just, I don't know. So then I have a bunch of cards that I'm actually, these are ones that I'm planning to send out to people. So they're just here for now because these actually have like assigned people to each one of them. Hey, Carrie. And then I got to get some Goo Gone. Oh, I thought I said Siri. I got to get some Goo Gone on my...
Go ahead.
I don't need you.
Okay. It was nice spending time with you.
Thanks, Siri. And then we go underneath, and my trash bag is there. My e-bosser's on the bottom with all of my embossing folders in a little gray bin. I have my Xyron on top of there. Easy press. And then this has my, like, needed stuff. So, like, my corner chomper and my tiny attacher and my spray adhesive is all there. And then the top shelf, these 2 bins, are my metal stamping stuff for jewelry. I have my heat gun. I have my stamp board, my Cricut toolkit. It's the extra one. And then these, I ended up redoing all of these bins. So this one now has just paintbrushes in it instead of the adhesives. This has all of the old Megan Elizabeth stuff in it. So all of my stamp sets, dies, inks, everything, like sparkle lights, it's all in there just being preserved. And then I have this guy. This one has all of my alcohol inks. I'll show you so you can actually see inside one of the bins. How can I do this? We're sitting under my table right now. So, my pads, some brushes, and then this is all of my alcohol inks, my Adirondack alcohol inks, the blending solutions, and the Tim Holtz Distress Inks re-inkers. So they're all in here. Nice and organized, right? Yes, those green handle bins are, yes. Okay. Probably not a great angle. And then this is where I told you, I like organized everything. All of the cards, the greeting cards that I've made are in here. So those, I went through all of them, got rid of the ones that were really messed up, have all of these ready to go, organized and set up. And then the ones that I'm sending out to people are in there. So really, like, it took hours to, like, it feels good, but hours to do all that. Like, right? Craziness. And then I'm going to get 8.5 by 11 paper dividers or racks or whatever. But they're all in here. So there's specialty stuff on the top and then just the solid cardstock in the middle. And then the bottom bin is all pre-made cards or mini pads, mini designer pads are all in the bottom here in like a little bin. So I can flip through that pretty easily and see what's in there. This pile of stuff doesn't belong in this room. It all goes up to another room of the house, so it doesn't need to be gone through. It just didn't make it out of here yet. And then this is the final area. This is like the final phase. We'll be doing Nate's desk. I think we're getting him a new desk, and all of his stuff that's kind of piled up, but it's all gonna go. And then the filing cabinet is all finally 98% organized. Organizing is so time consuming, right? So this stuff is going out of here. This is going out of here. And that's his basically stuff to deal with. So I'm not touching it. So yeah, this is it. This is my final little corner of things that I still have to figure out, but I feel really, really good about it overall. And then this is not going to stay in here, but remember how I said about those bins? Yeah, guess what? I cleaned them all out. So this is literally all empty storage containers. They're all empty, you guys. I got it all put away. So we are not sitting in here with all these. This is going out. So because we put the table back in here, I was able to get rid of those bins. So it sticks out a little bit, but once those bins are out of here, I don't think it'll look bad at all. And then I'm going to get a white bookshelf that's a little bit wider to go where that black one is. Oh, hi, Suzanne. Hi, Mary Ellen. So I feel really good about it. Like, it really, overall, just a few more things. But, like, the organization feels so much better. It feels done. The other thing that I really need to do, because of how I have the shelves and everything in here now, these curtains are really too long. They were already longer than floor to ceiling, like I said. I mean, touching the ceiling, elbows still bent, like... It's kind of crazy how low they are in here. I need to trim up these. I don't sew. I don't use a sewing machine. But they do need to be shortened pretty badly. Yeah. So I think it's pretty good. I think like it worked out. My desk is done. So now I have, this stuff is going out to a friend. Some decorations on here, stuff that I'm practically using. Here's like my planner, my Erin Condren planner that I use every day for my daily threes and everything else. My iPad. Then I have all, this is organized, and I'm going to get all new stamp pads. I'm going a little crazy. I think I'm going to go buy all of the stamp pads from Concord and Ninth once they become available. I'm pretty sure that's the direction I'm going to go. I'm still kind of sort of trying to figure it out. But I want all new matching coordinating ink pads. And so right now I have some from Stampin' Up. I have some from Close to My Heart. I have all of, like, on here I have all of my ink edgers are there. There's the few Tim Holtz pads that I have left. I sold most of them. Got rid of most of them. This is my Megan Elizabeth SheMakes.Club stamp. Yeah, and then my in color, which are, I think those are the ones that are all retiring, if I'm not mistaken. Stampin' Up ink pads. So I really want to get coordinating ink pads to go on my desk. And then I'm using coffee mugs to organize and hold my pens because coffee is life to me, right? I want you to come sit here with me. I'm getting ready to do my nails. I'm going to color street my nails in a few minutes. The ones that I had on were on for a good 2 weeks, but putting together shelves really made them come undone quite a bit. So they need to be retouched up. And then I'm going to get, this basket won't be staying here, but right now that basket has all of the outgoing SheMakes.Club kits. And I'm thinking about using that basket just for all of my outgoing mail going forward, and finding a place for that maybe on top of, I don't know exactly yet. But because of how we did this, I don't need to use the table mate in here anymore. I can just use that table that's set up. So it really doesn't look awful. Like, even sitting here, I'll like literally just turn the camera around. Even sitting here from my desk, that doesn't look awful. It's just not ideal. Like, everything's just kind of stuck under there. But those plastic bins, they're not staying. They're empty. So they're literally just empty storage bins stacked inside empty storage bins. So until Nate can come in and take care of that, not that I need him to take care of that, but he was going to kind of go through and see what we can still use and need where. So you're welcome to come visit, Julie. You're welcome to come visit. I really want to do another cropped event, and I am doing I love the outside view too. I love the property that we live on. We're surrounded by woods. We're way back off the road. There's like acres and acres and acres of land here. It's just awesome. I really love it. So, and when all the curtains are open, the only thing is the kids love to ride their scooters back and forth right along our sidewalk here that like wraps around the house. And that gets so, like, you just hear the rollers and then the yelling and then the rollers and then the yelling. And it's like, it's cute and then it gets annoying, you know? So I really want to do the cropped event. We are still doing the Zoom calls for live design space classes. So I'm really excited for that. We're doing them inside SheMakes.Club. You sign up for a spot once you're a member of SheMakes.Club, and then we connect through Zoom, and there's small, literally virtual classes. So we can be sitting here with each other, not just like you're watching me on Facebook, but we can actually connect virtually. So I'm excited for that. We're working out the final details. I thought I had it all figured out, and as we were testing it, I don't have it as figured out as I thought I did. So we just have a few more things that we're working out. I'm working with Sasha on the website still and on all the other things. So the automated, if you sign up for SheMakes.Club, for some reason, the automated message to help you get your username and password is like getting geeked up somehow. Some people get it, some people don't. So if you sign up and you don't get your username password right away, or it doesn't automate for you to create it, let us know. And that's what we're working on. Like, they're all the little details that we're working on. And then when you sign in to the members area, our server crashed. So we're in the process of re-uploading a bunch of different things and reorganizing it. And it is fun. But the organization of online stuff is probably 10 times harder than the organization of in-person stuff. But that's the way it is. And Nate just washed all the curtains in here for me, and they're like super extra wrinkly, so I got to get the Rowenta in here and steam out these curtains, which I'm going to be doing very soon. I have like a bunch of fun tips to show you guys with the Rowenta. Like, I do the Rowenta on QVC as the backup for Diana Irvine, and she's amazing. I love her so much. She has me doing a bunch of stuff for her as like her backup. Like when she can't be there, she's on vacation, I go on in her place. And the Rowenta is one of those things that I had no idea there was such a difference in irons and steamers until I got my hands on that. It's like phenomenal. And the thing with the Rowenta, it works so amazing for removing HTV. Yes, removing HTV when you want to remove it. And I'm going to show you some tips on that too. If you've never seen, it's cool. It's really cool how it works. So yeah, I guess that's about it for today. I want to make something. Now I'm looking over there and I still have that shelf to go through. So the final thing that I have to figure out where I'm putting is all of my Cricut infusible ink stuff. I have it all just kind of shoved on here right now. This is all of my inks and paste for Chalk Couture. And then the bottom is all of my A and B size transfers. These are the A size transfers. Ooh, sunlight. A size transfers. And then the B size transfers are these guys. And this will be the best year yet. I don't know about that 2020. I don't know about that 2020. That was good for 2019. I don't know about that 2020. But yeah, I'm going to go through these yet. Use my Joy. I could use the Cricut Joy. I could totally use the Joy. I was going to use a transfer for on that black and white chalkboard way up there. That one. That's what I want to do. Is there something specific you want to see with the Joy, Cynthia? Is there something that you're like, I want to learn how to do blah, 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 and I don't know how. Teach me. Is there something? I still need to use this one. I got to make something for my mom with this one. I do. No hurries, no worries. I need to get on that. That'll be fun. I feel like what is this? This big bag in here. Oh, and suddenly you became my everything. This is not a B size transfer. This is like a C size transfer, so it's really big and it was cut apart. You used it once to cut vinyl. It's fun to cut vinyl with that, for sure. It's a good little machine. I need to figure out what I want to do here. I do. I have literally probably every single one that, except for the brand new catalog. I think I have every single one that Chalk Couture has come out with since I joined. Not the ones prior to joining, although I have quite a few of those too. They've retired a bunch. Those are backer sheets. Home. Very cool. Anyway, I feel like I should figure this out. I will jump back on and show you what I made with that. And we should do something with the Cricut Joy. I agree. I need to come up with an idea. Right now I'm still in like organization mode and my creative brain hasn't kicked back in. Hi Charlie, it's been a long time. This is the current, I think this one's current, right? Yeah, April. This is the April Club Couture transfer. I was like, oh, it's current. And then I'm like, wait, is it? I haven't been as on top of this stuff because they've made the changes that they made with it. So because of the changes, I just haven't, I love all this stuff and I've made so many things and I love all of these transfers so much. But the changes have had me back off quite a bit. but that's okay. And I guess that's it for right now. I'm going to jump back on with you guys later because I want to be able to show you more stuff. But I really just wanted to give you the updated check-in situation with what it all looks like because I'm pretty excited about it. I think it looks pretty good. And mwah, Charlie, miss you tons. I'll see you guys soon. Oh, what changes? What changes? Oh, the changes that... like, I'm not allowed to, like, do projects and, like, do a lot with the Chalk Couture stuff on my main pages and channels anymore. I have to do it all separately. And so doing it separately has been way more challenging because my primary focus and goals is to just provide what I can provide as far as, like, inspiration and... oh, I understand, Cynthia. Just as far as inspiration and everything that we're doing with SheMakes.Club. Originally, we started it out separate, but it's just because of those compliance changes that I just felt like it's better to, you know, support from more behind the scenes and make with it in my house and in my family. And that's what we're doing. And I love that. So I hope that we can hang out again really, really, really soon. Okay? Yeah, it'll be fun. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.